this game is decent. It's at least tolerable if you give it a chance. And speaking of games that are not tolerable or tolerable, here's the next one. Crash Bandicoot 4, The Wrath of Cortex. Or just Crash Wrath of Cortex. Most people rather just call it that. Now this game, yeesh. This game is just straight up mediocre at best. But when you compare it to the PS1 trilogy, yeah, it's not very good. If you judge it by its own, however, I guess it's fine, but at the same time, what was going on with this game? So, this game, I think it's important to know its backstory. I feel like I don't know the entire backstory with this game, but all I know that this game was developed within 12 months, and the developers had not enough time to make this game. I don't know what the original plan with this next Crash Bandicoot game is, since Naughty Dog wanted to like move on to other projects. I guess like Sony Interactive Studios just need to find a better way to like in this game, even telling about its backstory, this game is kind of mid, but that's enough. What are my positives first? Well, the soundtrack is absolute banger, but that's pretty much it. This game, it's hard to explain. This game wants to be crash free, but it kind of misses the mark. The biggest criticism with this game is like the amount of vehicle levels, and I'm not against the idea of vehicle levels. I enjoy like the vehicle levels in Crash 3, except for the jet ski levels. At least in the Insane Trilogy, the original is still fun, just not the Insane Trilogy remake. Ugh, they ruined the controls in that version. But in defense, that I do like some of these. I think the atmosphere levels, I share my enthusiasm with the community. These are the best levels in the game. They're the most fun. They're fast paced, and it's just so fun to roll in the ball. As for everything else, the other vehicle levels, they're all shit. Especially like the Dragonfly one. God. Here's a fun fact. I played Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex. In fact, this was like the first traditional Crash Bandicoot game I ever played. And I say traditional because this is technically not the very first Crash game I ever played. Plus, they already had a flying aerial stage in the first world, like the airplane levels. They could have just reused that, but no, they had to make a completely different vehicle level, which is something that Crash 3 never did. One of the criticisms I hear from people is also the fact that it's just more of the same. And yeah, I can see where these people are coming from. At times, it not only feels the same, at times it feels like you're playing a worse version of Crash 3. Now, as someone who enjoys the Crash games, I think you can still get some enjoyment out of it. There are some ideas, but they're just not fun in execution. I do like ideas like Crash Bandicoot, and I do like the ideas of the Elementals, but honestly, that's what this game's got going for. This game is boring and it's frustrating too. I think my first playthrough, which, yeah, I only beat the game once. This game can be frustrating at times, especially like its controls. The controls are not great either. I don't want to waste my time with this game. This game is just boring, and talking about this game makes me feel bored at this point. So no more with Wrath of Cortex. It's my least favorite game and one of the worst Crash games ever. Now, we are down to 2 more games for this video, those being Can you guess which one I'm gonna choose next?